Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. In this video, we will be covering the profitability of my Ether mining during the last payout. This last payout was received on March 4th. Here I am on my Ethermine page, and we can see that that payout was received on the 4th. I still have my payout threshold set to 0.05 Ether. And for this payout in particular, it required 68.8 hours to mine that amount of Ether on my approximately 225 megahash per second rig. Now, one thing to note is that there was actually downtime during this most recent payout. So I got home from work on Friday, and the electricity in my apartment building was out. It's difficult to estimate exactly how long we were down for, but based on the data that I looked at on my page, I went ahead and estimated that the downtime was only about 1 hour. So I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe one of the breakers got tripped and no one was home to set it back, and that's why we were down for an hour. Who knows? But there was a power outage, and everything was down for approximately 1 hour. So really, that payout should have been somewhere around 67 hours from my estimate. The previous payout was 65 hours, so we can see how the increasing difficulty is taking effect. It's requiring longer periods to mine that amount of Ether. Now, in case you guys are wondering what the estimated earnings looks like today, it is currently set to approximately $411. Again, I try to, for the most part, ignore this figure because it does change quite a bit. Especially in the past few days, I have been paying a lot of attention to this because in case you guys haven't been paying attention, the difficulty of Ethereum it did rise quite a bit in the past few days, it rose at a rate that I thought was a little bit high, and so I wanted to see exactly how that was affecting my estimated earnings. So actually, I saw this number get down to as low as around $387, and now it looks like the difficulty dropped a little bit, and we are back up to around 411. So I think that's a good example of why you maybe shouldn't pay too much attention to this figure. But just in case you guys wanted to see what it looked like today, figured I'd go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so back to the payout. So what were our electricity costs, as well as the payout that we received once we went to market and exchanged that Ether for fiat? Well, I've gone ahead and prepared those figures here. So when I went ahead and exchanged the Ether for US dollars, after the trading fee of 1%, what I received in my bank account was $40.85. That's the amount that was received in my bank account. And then I also went ahead and estimated the electricity costs over those 67.8 hours. So again, and this is where that power outage comes into play. Again, on my Ethermine page, it says that it required 68.8 hours to mine the Ether. But again, I estimated that the power outage that occurred at my apartment building lasted approximately 1 hour. So I went ahead and just, and during that power outage, of course, everything was out. So I went ahead and estimated the the cost based on the 67.8 hours minus, so basically 1 hour less than what it required to mine that ether. And that electricity cost is $13.02. So then when you subtract the $13.02 from the $40.85 that was received to my bank account, we get a profit after electricity of $27.83. Then I went ahead and calculated the profit per day rate, which is something I think which is a metric I think it'd be good to keep track of. And that is currently, or at least according to this most recent payout, that profit per day rate is $9.85, which has gone down a little bit from last payout. I believe last payout it was somewhere around somewhere between $10 to $11. So yep, those are the numbers for this most recent payout. We are still profitable. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm always here, willing to help. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.